At this point in the loop, you don't want to get to the Gulf too quickly as it's still hurricane season.
We could have taken a side trip, Nashville at Chattanooga, a bus popular with loopers.
With a transmission that was slipping more and more, we decided to make our way to Mobile slowly instead of risking a breakdown where we'd have trouble finding help to pull the transmission.
The first 32 miles of the Tennesse-Tombigbee after Grand Harbor is a narrow man-made canal.
It was easy to navigate, being fairly straight, but the barge passing was a bit tight. This friendly fellow gave us a whistle as we passed.
These Canadians are doing the Grey Loop in this. The fall colors continued to entertain and delight us.
Bay Springs Lake was another spot we could have spent a week exploring.
After the bottom of Bay Springs Lakes is the Jamie Whitten Lock and Dam.
Yorksie, as always, warned us of the dangers to come.
The lock is the fourth highest single lift lock in the United States, with an 84-foot drop.
As the water goes down, service doors in the lock walls that must have large rooms behind them pour water down on you and the boat. As soon as one empties, another one is revealed as the water goes down.
Ice-cold waterfalls surrounded us. I got absolutely soaked despite wearing foul-weather gear.
It was pretty crazy, all right, like dropping into a cave under a waterfall.
5 stated miles later is the G.W. Montgomery Lock and Dam. After the Jamie Whitten, this was a walk in the park. It took us down 30 feet. The square holes in the lock walls abused our poor fenders despite my best efforts.
Another 5 miles downriver is the Rankin Lock, which is a virtual clone of the Montgomery Lock. Come here, come here, come here, come here. It's another lock, okay? Come here. You'd think by now, Yorksie, you'd have this figured out.
We pulled into Midway Marina around 4 p.m. and immediately decided this was the place to wait and order Starlink. The property is absolutely beautiful with a huge lawn for Yorksie. The staff and the liveaboards we met were all simply delightful.
We asked Grumpy, the dock master, if we could move off the transient dock and closer to the showers and office, and he gave us a great spot.
We took a short hike every morning and a long hike most afternoons.
We are walking as we like to have any path, any walking distances.
Yes.
So right now we are taking very pleasant walk.
This is the Tennesse-Tombigbee walk. This is going to take us down to the shore of the river and run along about 1,000 miles, but I don't think we're going to make it that far. So we have decided to stay at Midway Marina for at least a week. I just ordered Starlink because we can no longer live on $350 a month 5G. That really doesn't work all that well.
Yeah, and we can't live without internet.
No, we cannot. Internet is like the staff of life for us. It's like bread, milk, yogurt, ice cream, oatmeal.
Everything, yeah.
Everything. So we are standing at the start of the Underground Railroad bicycle route, a 2,006.5 mile bicycle trail that runs from here all the way to Mobile, Alabama. Now we're going to go by boat, and it's going to be about 500 nautical miles. So it's a beautiful day here in Mississippi, and we're getting hot. We're taking clothes off. The dog's really an alien from the planet Beelzebub. Oh, Yorksie, put your antenna down. So we just walked through Dogtown. Huge pack of angry dogs.
We couldn't film it
Well, we could
It was
have.
not.
We
It
could
was
have,
not a
but
good
the Admiral's
idea.
hands might have been shaking a little bit.
Yeah, they were untied and they were barking. They were running everywhere. And they were like, how many there were?
5.
5? Yeah.
5 or 6. All of them howling up a storm. Yorksie was silent.
Darina also.
And yep, I'll tell you what, this cruising life, you know, it's tough. After being traumatized by the tire swing, Yorksie was happy to play in the grass. Yorksie, are we going out? Are we going out? Where are we going? Are we going to town? Are we going to town? Are you ready to go? Are you ready? You ready to go? Where are we going?
The Marina courtesy car was awesome.
The Marina Mobile. Come on, York.
Hey, Al,
Yes, my love.
are we going somewhere?
Yes, we are. And we're filming each other.
Yeah,
How's that?
perfect.
Perfect. The keys are in it.
Okay, where's that one?
Awesome, thank you. Of course, they just leave the keys in it because no one would dare steal it. Slam it. Slam it. There you go. Okay. And it says theft. I don't know what that means.
So we are going to Fulton, am I right?
Yep, birthplace of Robert Fulton, but strangely enough, there is no museum. So this fine automobile has 240,000 miles on it and has been baked to an amazing level by the Mississippi sun. And it runs pretty good. The front end is so loose. Come on, Betsy, you get up this hill. We had a fabulous lunch of chicken fried steak at this 5-star establishment.
We had a lot of fun killing 7 days waiting for Starlink.
As neither one of us has ever really grown up, it didn't take much to keep us entertained.
Silly and carefree. That's us.
We both grew up in small towns, so we know how to make our own fun.
Yorksie got with the program immediately.
Fulton is a pretty, sleepy little town with just enough there to have one of everything that you need.
We probably drove every street in town.
I'm sure the locals are used to the Marina Mobile.
They had a thrift store.
And an antique store.
We did plenty of shopping and eating.
3 wonderful small meals every day. Here's Darina wearing Yorksie in the pooch pouch as a fashion accessory in Walmart.
She's checking out what are we buying to make sure we don't forget anything.
People think we have a baby and then do a double take on Yorksie.
And then
Starlink arrived! Woohoo! So it's a very exciting moment aboard Sea Moose. We have received our Starlink from Elon. Very exciting stuff. So let's open this thing up. Let's see what we got, shall we? It comes in a beautiful gray box with the fancy schmancy SpaceX logo. And it was apparently delivered from Hawthorne, California, the home of SpaceX. We have very high hopes for this. Okay. That's cardboard. Yorksie. Sorry. Alright, so this looks like the base for the antenna, which is pretty beefy. I'm assuming there's some little legs or something that go into this. This is apparently the antenna itself. And until I know what to do, I'm not going to try to move anything. This is a little shorter than I expected. Okay, it comes with, this would be the Starlink router. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to mount this, but we'll have to figure that out. It has a little, it looks very sci-fi, with a little thing on the front that's like, I guess, the Earth and satellites rotating around it. It probably lights up and gives us some really cool display. Comes with a massive amount of cable. My hope is to mount this. I'm worried about the weight now, but my hope is to be able to mount this up on the flybridge somewhere by clamping this to a pole. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so what else do we have? Power cord, an incredibly tiny manual. Oh, it isn't even a manual. Wait, what is it? Oh my goodness. This would be, I didn't know it was possible to print something in this small of print. This is apparently the regulatory notice in every language spoken on planet Earth. This would be a great thing to put on a spaceship and send out in another galaxy. But I don't think I'll be able to read this. I don't even think Darina can read this. And then this is all the instructions that you get. This is it. So, hook this up. Run a wire to it, plug this in, and apparently this little screen is going to tell us everything we need to do. I hope it tells me the Wi-Fi password. So, what I'm going to do is set this up, I guess, on the poop deck back there, and run it into the aft cabin and see if it works. And then I'll worry about a permanent solution, because we have a 100% chance of rain tomorrow. And it's about 4 in the afternoon, and Darina's about to make us a wonderful little snack. So I'll get it set up temporarily and bring it in when the wind blows, and we'll see what happens. So, high hopes for Starlink.
Starlink worked so well. We watched internet TV all weekend and didn't shoot any video for 3 days.
If you like what you see, please subscribe. It really helps us out, and it doesn't cost anything.
We really appreciate your attention and subscription.
So, Darina, how can people find out more about us online?
You can find us on our website page, here, on our Instagram page, here, and also on our Facebook page, here.
Once again, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to be reminded of new episodes when they come out, don't forget to ring that bell.
Thank you so much.